Welcome to another episode of Our Thoughts Podcast, where usually it was don'tness is said intelligently, and now, as you guys can see, it is much more redefined with a woman's touch. Um, I guess this is the revamping of this whole podcast series where occasionally there will be different guests, but I think I have a new co-host now.
Mm-hmm. That's more yours truly.
But yes, before it would have been quote unquote misogynistic content that was revolving around two youths cussing and chatting about things that they want to go for in a certain relationship. Now to basically more of a relationship advice, life scenario type thing, relationship. I'm a relationship podcast. But yeah. This episode is the people where have any sort of interest in how our relationship is and how we go about our relationship and the direction in which we want to take the relationship and how we deal with conflict, how we deal with issues, and just on an overall like how it is on our side, especially behind closed doors and so on and so forth. So yes, mom.
So I gathered a few questions off of Pinterest. This is something we normally do. I'm pretty sure everybody's supposed to be familiar with like questions where you and your partner. That is if you have a partner. Like check up questions or what do they say? They cannot check in family relationships and ask certain questions. I want to talk about it. So
and if you do not do that, I would definitely advise it because it is a way how you not only find out where your relationship is at, but also you get to tap in and know the type of person where you talk to and where for their mindset they for ensure so like they on the same wavelength, you get me? So it's like me say a thing the other day where say you know the relationship is good or it is healthy when you start enjoy doing boring stuff together. And for different relationship, different things goes. But for me look on it and say, yo, if you are talk to somebody, you have to try your best try to learn and know that that's somebody because nobody now go perfect. But it's about accepting the person for who them is and realizing, say, yo, if you're gonna deal with this person, you're gonna have to deal with this or that. But at the same time, that person has to acknowledge, say, yo, alright, maybe me need to work on this. Maybe me need to work on that in order for we excel in our relationship. But yeah, back to the questions them we did say.
So how much? This seem like 10. They're pretty deep. So we're gonna start about them and elaborate if we need to elaborate. So the first question is, what are 3 values that you believe are essential for a successful relationship? And while we are doing this, you can like say in the comments, like the first question I ask, you can say what kind of 3 values you think essential for a relationship. So we're not going to start where we think, the comment is open. So if you have something to say, you can say, and we can just check in. Say.
Yeah, I want to hear yours first.
Mine first?
Yeah.
3 values that you believe are essential for a successful relationship.
Me already have my 3 now.
You tell one first.
No, but you say that. Me I tell about you have to you want to feel your brain.
Tell me one first.
Let me tell you exactly what happened. Me I go tell you for me 3 them and then I go say, you know, tell them the same one them with that thing too.
Alright. No. First one is honesty.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me yours.
No, talk about your say honesty, talk about your honesty. Say your 3 and talk about your 3. Me not go interject.
but three of them one time.
No, you're not have it.
Talk about honesty alone.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna definitely want one honest partner. You don't want to no liar, and them all is very honest and
No, me go on, no.
So we have to promise about honest.
No, me don't go ask you say how that's a workout for you.
No, me don't go say.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so the man is very honest. I mean, hello, no. Sometimes it really hurt my spirit when he tell me truth. Like sometimes I don't know. In being honest, sometimes it upset me because I know me ask for honesty, but sometimes when I get the honesty, I don't know.
You're asking something what you don't truly want. That's why
For me, I want
that's why for me, honesty in my top 3. Because me believe that sometimes you're probably I've in our relationship and me being honest with you, I've definitely thought that there were times where me probably should have lied to you. Like me probably should have not be so blunt.
No, because if him never honest, me would realize certain stuff about myself. So that's why I say honesty, because if him never honest and him tell me stuff, me would realize about myself. Because him have to be brutally honest to make me realize say, me not go admit it, me not go say him say, oh yeah, you know, say that. But when he tell me never head of me, I know say, that's true though.
Alright. I say that now it comes to for me first one.
Accountability?
No, it's not accountability. It's the biggest thing when we talk about when it comes on to make any relationship. Anything we have ship, whether relationship, friendship, partnership, business ownership, nothing. I believe that this is one of the most essential things, and that is communication. To be honest, because I before previous episodes in our podcast years ago, maybe I say there's a few C's where there's communication, compromise, so and some other stuff. I don't remember them, but I know say for me communication is one of the biggest things, because guess what? If you know how to communicate, if you know what to communicate, if you know when to communicate it, you want your partner, you want your person, you want whoever you deal with, I can always tend to vibrate on a, even if not the same, it's going to be a similar wavelength, because then after me communicate certain things to you on a consistent basis, it starts to become reality. So it's like things where you would have second guess, things where you would have not understand, things where you would have not know if me care about or rate it. All of my feelings, all of my emotions, my chain of thought, and then look at something that will get communicated to you. You know? So when you communicate to me knows, alright, if me do something and it hurt you, you communicate it to me. And me say you're rare. You see me? So that is my number one.
So rate my communication growth from start
communication growth to from it. Alright, when we start talk, would say you're there like a medium 5, a middle 5. When we start talk.
Oh, your friend?
Yeah, when we start talk, it's like you would have communicate about certain things, but I don't believe say the relationship they mature to one point where me would have realized say you had a issue with opening up about certain little things, or when it come on to conflict, making me know how you feel. Because me tell her say up to the other day, me did still believe say you weren't being honest with yourself about whole heap of different situations. So there have been times when me would have feel like say you just say alright or okay, or just make something slide just for not have the confrontation. But now would I say they are like a 7.5.
7.5?
7.5. Because I still have to talk to you about enough liquor something. 7. I mean,
think you never say 1.9.
9? You think too high yourself. You're sick in the head.
No, but watch you guys. This is something we can definitely admit. And it has and still is one of the hardest things for work on, is having better are the best communication skills when it comes to my partner, and it's literal not only with my partner, it's literally with everything. Because I feel like that's just me naturally, like me.
I think it's because you are very non-confrontational.
Yeah, like me not like.
But at the same
me not like
time,
do it, I me not like receive it. So.
Yeah. And me are the type of person, me I go call you up on your shit. So it's like
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But a growth and not gonna happen overnight. So if you move from 5 to 7.1, 7.5,
Yeah.
I still progress and I still growth. So maybe work with that.
Why you number 2? Why you 2 now?
What 2?
Yeah, why 2?
But we lose it a while ago. 3 values essential for a successful relationship. Me feel like me not have the words them, but me know about me feel like me have the words with them.
You want me to tell you my 3? My other 2?
Yeah, tell me your other 2. Let me see.
My other 2, one are understanding and the other are patience. Because for me, communication and understanding have to go hand in hand. Because no matter what me say to you, if you can't understand and comprehend it in the way how me I put it across, it no matter how much time I say it, it no matter what tone me say it in, if you can't understand it and comprehend it, it no make no sense. You see me? And then patience. That me said, right?
Patience. Yeah, patience.
And then patience is you have to you have to look on it. If you was a youth and you were take up a woman, there are a few type of women out there where you are able to take a few type of partners, whether man or woman. Is that a person who just come out of a long-term relationship and them need time to work on themselves, and if them decide to say them are going on a relationship, you have to be patient for them get over where them are going to get over. If you are going to talk to somebody where brand new, somebody where not have the experience of the world and them untouched, pretty much like you, where they basically just you did not so mature to the whole relationship thing and all of them like there. Me have to realize that are the type of person you are. So I have to be patient with you to learn and grow into yourself as a person, and just overall finding yourself, knowing what you like, knowing what you dislike, knowing how your mind make up and so and so. So you have to have patience in thinking, say, the person we are talk to 6 months into the relationship might not be the same person we are talk to a year in or a year and a half in, because people and time are going to change. So maybe say like once you have patience with one another, we take time and grow together, because it best grow take time, to be honest. So that's my 3 things that we believe say. If you have them the 3 things there, you will govern. Good communication, decent understanding, and patience.
I think about my next to them. I don't want to say I choose yours, But communication have to be one of them, and outgoing, me say would that be one of mine, but I don't think I want essential something.
Outgoing?
You just said like, I don't know.
Explain.
Outgoing. Outgoing a right word? Like you're up for do stuff?
Yeah, like it be spontaneous.
Adventurous.
Spontaneous.
Yeah. But I feel like it's on the top 3. I feel like it
I don't think the spontaneity. I think spontaneity is important, yes. Because you don't want as your quinty, you don't get bored. You see me? Because but you know say boring relationship them sometimes tend to be the one them way. You know?
Last longer for sure. Communication is my next one. I feel like you see before you're in a relationship, you will have different values than when you're actually reaching a relationship. And with me, I feel like I did have some other one. I can't remember all of them. But I know them in my head. It's just that before I did in a relationship, when I think more, I never want it. When you're actually in a relationship, a lot of stuff changes. Your values changes. What you want to know a person change. Like for example, my love language was never physical touch. My love language was words of affirmation, and that is, I think, the third or fourth one, because him changed my words of affirmation to physical touch. And you see, whenever in our relationship, things can just change. You're not gonna change for the bad, but it can change and be something good. So communication.
So let me ask you a question. What me want to find out. If somebody I watch this now and in our relationship and want to go into one, what you would have think or what you would have say for you, for somebody who did out a bonafide relationship for a decent amount of time, what would you say you would advise that person, especially for the fact we say, like, yeah, take you as an example. We say, I me they do this, or me they wish me they do this before me they come in this a relationship. Yeah.
Well, something what I can advise every female to do is when you come out of a relationship, especially if you know in a relationship for years now, just make sure you say you know your worth, and don't feel like say you have to always in a relationship, because it's never that. If you know, as long as you know your worth, you will alright to be by yourself, and then when you come to terms with that fact, then out of nowhere gotta go to send you somebody. You're not gonna see it coming, and it's gonna just happen out of nowhere unexpectedly. But continue, just focus on yourself, because I know people always say it, but I literally the only and the best thing to do when you come out of a long-term relationship. Focus on yourself, get yourself up, start the money, whatever you want to finish school, gym, anything we have focus on, or anything we want to start focus on that. Don't make, as you come out of a relationship, you prefer going to our next relationship. Move on from what the previous relationship do to you, and don't move on just because you want to move on from it. So when you're going to our next relationship, you don't have that baggage. Then move on for yourself. Don't move on for your next person. And that is all I can say.
Yeah. For me, what me would I tell any youth, or would I tell anybody, me tell my female friend, me tell anybody, say, yo, the end of the day, brother, you have to know what you want. And what it?
They can't hear cricket.
Me don't know. But that they sound really annoying, and if it sounds so loud to we, then that means it must loud. It there, you know?
Me and you two of them. I two different one me and you. Cause when me turn me here, so me and you one back, and when me turn it, so it's sound like one day in our bathroom.
Hold on.
So you guys, the man they step out for a little minute, but me I tell you now. When me did come out of one relationship, I was in it for almost a year. I never did mates for going on our next relationship. Me just focus on myself, and me I tell you, when you're alright with being alone by yourself, are the best thing. Like, it's literally unmatched. And when you're alright with being by yourself, nobody can come take away your peace. Nobody can come and take away nothing from you, because you know you don't move on from whatever it is. And you're alright with being alone, so nobody can come and rob you or nothing, because you're alright with being alone. So if you allow somebody to come in your life now, and you will see say, oh, they're not treat you well, it's gonna be so easy if you just close the door on them, because you know your worth. So yeah.
As me did I say, me that definitely say, work on being the best version of yourself. You see me? And identifying yourself, because what me say happen and what me know can happen is multiple people can go in a relationship and get so consumed by it, where the relationship is now your overall personality. In the sense, say there's nothing wrong with being consumed by a relationship, but you should at least have some sense of individualism, and that is something where I want to talk about, like probably one next episode we talk about how important it was for me make sure that you establish that, because as a person I go in a something like a relationship, especially if you want to take serious, it will consume a lot of your time, and that will consume a lot of you. So what me that says, when you're not in a one, spend time and work with yourself, educate yourself as much, and be the best version of yourself. So you see, when time you go to bombs and you find somebody where you want to work with, all you have to do is just modify yourself towards certain little things. So it won't even, you won't have to do it and not spend time, and the time where you could have taken a focus on one another, you have to take a do this or do that. You're supposed to come together, merge, form a union. If you want young youth, take up no woman where I look for one do this or one do that, and you can't go finance it. Take about money I push you, and a woman I motivate you one way I go. You know, have your back. Because trust me, if you're a man we want to provide, is a hell of a thing when you talk to somebody where don't know how to, like, even if them not burden you, the burden still there around you, and you consume it and feel like say, even when you do a lot, you feel like you're not doing nothing. So, but I say, yo, take time, work on yourself, decide exactly what you want, and settle for nothing less than that. Because the moment you start to settle for less than that, then you start go for any and everything. But right now, if me never did in this relationship, yeah, enough little time, me think to myself and me say, like, me try to look or me try to foresee if there's other things we would I do or excel in. And at one point, me did think say, oh yeah man, I probably do this, I probably do that. But then when I stop and look on it and think, I say, right, the amount of things I achieve in a XYZ span of time, the mindset, and just you have something where will keep you grounded, one of the greatest thing them. Because if you have meaningful things now, especially when it comes out to relationship, nowadays if you find that is one of the hardest thing them. Literally. Yeah. I think we go way off track a while ago.
Yeah, maybe answer one next question, but that's alright.
What is the?
Me no bad no for them.
If you had to choose one word to describe our connection, what would it be and why?
Maybe I think.
One word?
Yeah, one word to describe a connection. So real. So real.
Yo.
What me feel like I want to go first before me forget it, but my word is so. Me do have two words. Me not one word is say, but me go say so real. I mean, I don't even convince nobody say oh real. Like me and Demali, I already know we have Demali. No, we have with me. We know we may have with Demali. And real. I base description because real nanga always look pretty, and real nanga always be where you want. So me feel like say real because it's challenging. It when we talk about stuff where what me I go say? What me I go say? What me I go with that a while ago? But me and them all we have a conversation and it make me realize some stuff that me need to work on with myself, and that's just real to me. Same thing with boring. With just I enjoy it when do you say what I go about boring?
Enjoy when I say when we enjoy doing boring things together.
Yeah, like that real, and
Yeah.
because you haven't made that, you know, after hours of the
Because really and truly the idea of it do this came from us just having one of the conversation.
Because I tell you, if you don't watch the first clip with them, that wasn't the only clip. We do it feel like I think then we just clip that one part.
Yeah, it was a good little minute.
We literally just do this for fun, and then them always saying, why not put it on the podcast?
Yeah, because even yesterday when we did day in here and we did just have a conversation about the whole way, the next step for our relationship and the whole proposal thing and rate which we want to talk about. We can talk about now our next episode, but like just them the little conversations and it's like me know say people did it will probably like know of our relationship and like see it, and then probably feel like say it's one way feel like the internet are rated, but then it's a next. But it's like me believe say putting our relationship out there really and truly, even though that can go anywhere, me believe say something where if we monitor it properly, I gonna be what help and push we, because then it gonna cause if a step out of comfort zone, because the lovey-dovey shit, the communicating, the having a deep conversations like them here are things I would do
regular.
Whether the camera on or not.
That would be at the
So it's like we just open up a mirror into what we've been a do. You see me? Me not gonna say there aren't things where we are adapt to. You see me? But if who know me know say me they done already have a image of what me want in my head and know say when it comes to certain little things, me not have no time for fooling this and me I gonna be dead ass honest and rated. But me not a relationship guru or rated. But it's a technological age and me believe say like there's a lot of times like a whole heap of opinions where we probably have a whole heap of little things where we can share insight and can be helpful to somebody who they want. Somebody say,
and you know if you always be somebody else or you know if you be helpful to couples, it can be somebody who want to know how to be alone by
because an idea it's Morika and Demarley and Morika, but there's also Demarley.
And there's also Morika.
Yeah, exactly. So there is aspects to her life where as much as how me know about, it not necessarily involve me. And it is the same for me because accepting say we are two different individuals, we are come together in our union is important. And that way there you will have a better balance. Because imagine if everything what me I do, me not have no sense of individualism, everything what me I do, she in it. At some point that becomes cagey and a bit crammy. And the same goes to her. If everything what she do, me I got all up in it. No, most things that she do, I have knowledge, me know about. But that no means that me did it in it. You see me?
And that me could not have stuff to talk about. Because when you do stuff separately and you come together and talk about it.
Because alright, I remember one of the questions them where me know say you probably get asked a lot too. But I mean, anytime anybody asks that, I always say one of the most important things for us is because of the fact we say we work shifts and we work at two different plazas.
Yeah.
So because of that, the fact that I want the best thing we could have ever happened to it. Because of the fact we say yo, and then when we have different shifts, it's almost like no, we are live together and so you have
at some point in our week you would have feel like them all live alone and me live alone because if them all have afternoon shift which is 2 to 10, I'm there by myself. If in the morning shift I'm there home or my afternoon shift or my have graveyard, me there by myself because we work shift. So him we off while me at work, so him there by himself. Him have time for himself, he have time to do other stuff. Me we off and him there work, me have time for myself, me have time for the stuff. So it's not like as much as though we are live together, we still have time apart.
Yeah, and
that is important. And me feel like some people don't understand that.
And plus, what do you go with a friend them? You depend on your friend them. Me not face you.
And I same thing with him. If the only time I will call is if me I call to check up on him, see if he alright.
Because me no know. Me
not think that healthy. See how is a call on the boy. It's giving insecure. I'm not insecure.
I say me believe say like it's important for kinda as you say live life outside your partner because but you see that's why to go through phases our relationship important because as me that said to you the other day, you know versus the you when me start to are two different persons. You see me? Because when we never did a live together and you would have rated it, the cling was different. That different cling. It was a you see me? So like
it's true clingy.
So
I feel like that when we just start talking, the clinginess I go just depend 100%. It's very natural.
So and coming out of the honeymoon phase and phasing into the second stage of relationship and so on, and that whole transition they were with Daffy understand say well, no, not even say we, where you had to understand that it wouldn't just be all sunshine
Me
and
didn't already
roses.
know that, but
No,
it just
eh,
never
no,
feels
no,
so.
no,
It never feels so.
you couldn't tell me say you didn't know that, because the moment we have any sort of it wouldn't even be an argument. It would just be a disagreement
No, what me do?
in an opinion. You would we can't be like how this feel. I mean, I said,
But who would I like how that feel? I'm just a girl.
I say, bro, like when
If I argument, if a disagreement, me not gonna feel good. That was in the beginning of the relationship.
I'm saying like it wasn't even about feeling good. It was just about understanding that it's going to happen. Like we go up on the road and
Yeah, true.
there's no different little things, and you'd have feel some type of way over something. And I say, bro, and everything what you do, me I go like, and like me I go want you to do certain things, cause me I go want to do certain things, and I even like when that day at work and you're that day here and you want to text me and I tell you say me I watch match. And you're like, me say, I remember one time you did go get mad at the fact say me I watch match. And I tell you say, oi, let me tell you this.
We couldn't believe that the ball love football. Like we couldn't believe.
Let me tell you this. Don't chat.
But we didn't know say the ball love football. We never know saying this that invested.
What me tell you say are two things you know to compete with. No, football and my friend.
No, I'm not gonna compete with a friend.
Listen, because you see, here's the thing now. You know my friends.
Me feel like if when me just start, I could have questioned it and say, why I'm not gonna compete with a friend? I'm not compete.
But you understand what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, me understand.
Exactly. Hence,
I know something way
because you know why? You know and understand and come to the comprehension say my friends them, if me ever put my friends them over you in one situation, you know say it has to be something that is important. Because unlike say a people who are gonna go out of them way to try to compete with you. You get me?
Everybody
so it's like
do their one thing.
You get what I'm saying? So
but me I tell you, see when we just start talk, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I feel like it's very natural if you have a few stuff where when you just start talking, you're gonna be alright with it, and the only way you're gonna be alright with it or can understand is with time.
You know, well, you know, you say something a while ago. Say, you're not insecure.
Me not insecure now. Me feel like me did that maybe like 2 out of 10.
Insecure?
When we just start talk.
Me a talk
and because you're your female friend.
No,
female friend them.
What me ask is before or like overall as a character trait, do you think that being an insecure person is a character trait that you possess, or you feel like you're confident enough in yourself, you know, say there's no need for me to be insecure about XYZ or Ray? Or is it that the environment or what me create cause you feel say, nah, I'm not insecure, I'm not need for a second guess or rate this?
That one, the environment we create and just because me get feel, you know, what me not gonna say?
Why me ask, you know? Because you say something today when you say like you already know certain little things. When we did ask about the whole picture thing, cause you say you already know say this or that already. So if it want to happen, you know, say we are gonna kill up yourself and it would have give insecure.
Yeah.
So me did I wonder say, you know, cause you know some people just more nonchalant about certain little things.
Yeah, me not feel like me nonchalant.
No, me not about nonchalant, me about insecure.